My name is Helen Van Dyke, and I'm the Home Administrator at Extendicare St. Catharines, and I am proud to be your MC for this important announcement today. It's exciting to see so many special people in the audience, and we have a short program planned. So I want to jump right in and say welcome to everybody and call upon our first speaker, Extendicare President and CEO, Dr. Michael Guru, for his speech. Thank you.
Thanks, Helen. So we spent a little time this morning at the current Extendicare St. Catharines just to see the team. So the team is very proudly all excited, ready to go. Can't wait. Only 2 years more. And then we'll get going. So very excited and really happy to have everybody here. Very happy to be marking the start of construction on our newest home. Just want to acknowledge some of the people who are with us today to help us celebrate. Very happy to have Barbara Todd with us. We'll hear from Barbara in a minute, a resident in our current home. And Gavin Simpson, thank you for joining us, a family member of one of our residents. These are the people that we're building the home for.
Happy for it.
Okay. We're also delighted to welcome some very, very important guests who have taken time out of their busy schedules to celebrate this important milestone with us. So first, Tyler Alsop, Parliamentary Assistant to Ontario Minister of Long-Term Care. Tyler, thanks for coming. Mayor Matt Sisko, the Mayor of St. Catharines. Thanks for joining us. Councillor Caleb Ratzlaff is here somewhere. I met him earlier. There he is. Thank you for joining us. From the Niagara Health System, our partners in this region, Simon Akinsuli is here. Thanks for joining us. And we really look forward to working with all of our hospital colleagues. It's fantastic to see the hospital so close to where we're building. And really do want to thank everybody for their support in getting us to this point. It's a tough thing to do, to plan and to start construction on a home like this. And everybody's been incredible in helping us to plan and get to this stage. I also want to thank Helen and her team. Helen, the one thing that is really a privilege of working for an organization like Extendicare is to be able to work with people like this team here, their incredible commitment to our residents and providing top quality care. It's also for you that we're building this new facility. You've worked so hard in a very old home for a very long time, and so we're delighted to be able to give you a much better environment to provide your outstanding care to our residents. Now, we believe at Extendicare that our residents deserve modern care homes that meet current safety standards, but even more importantly, provide an environment for activities, for rehabilitation, and most importantly, to spend quality time with their families. So this is the 7th home that we're breaking ground on. So far, we've got 2 more that we're trying to break ground on before the end of the year. And in the weeks ahead, we're looking forward to, I was delighted actually that the crane is up already, so we're not wasting any time. We're looking forward to launching these projects to help to rebuild but also expand the long-term care system across Ontario. Now, this home is part of a very ambitious agenda that shows our deep commitment to enhance the quality of care for the residents that we serve, but also, very importantly, to increase access to care for the future, for the seniors that are going to need our care long into the future. When this project is complete in late 2027, the new home will welcome our 152 current residents and more than 100 new residents who are awaiting care in this region. But it's also important to note that the square footage per resident will double in this new home, resulting in a huge increase in space to better support resident activities, dining, physiotherapy, lounges for families, and also allow for a designated memory care community that thoughtfully employs a dementia-friendly design. Now, we'd not be here today putting the shovels in the ground on another state-of-the-art home without the support we received from the Government of Ontario. This government has stepped up as a partner to the long-term care sector, not only in constructing new homes, but also in expanding the care staff that we have in our homes by more than 30% over the last 3 years, a huge increase, and way more support than we've received from any government in the past. So on behalf of our residents and their families and our team members, we really do thank our government partners. Thank you very much. We're also extremely grateful to the City of St. Catharines and Council for their support throughout the planning and approvals process. It's been a long process to get to this point, and the city's been incredible. So Mayor Cisco, thank you very much to you and to Council for everything that you've done. So I'm very excited for the future of long-term care in this community. We've served this community for over half a century, and so we're building here for the next half a century. So thanks all for joining us today. So I'll turn it back to Helen now. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Guerrier, for that remarkable speech. Thank you for all that you have done. This definitely is an exciting time in long-term care. The residents and families and team members of Extendicare St. Catharines are thrilled about today's groundbreaking and our future new home. It is now my pleasure to introduce Barb Todd, who is going to say a few words on behalf of our residents. Barb has lived with us at Extendicare St. Catharines for just over a year. She is on our resident council and is a vital contributing member of our community.
Hi, I was very surprised and happy for them to choose me to speak for our residents. The residents are out of this world happy. We need more space, we really do. And it's going to be so nice to be able to have a home where you can feel more at home than we do already. Because everybody at Extendicare already makes us feel at home. Thank you.
Thank you, Barb, for sharing your thoughts. I know we really appreciate your thoughts on definitely more space that will be provided for resident care programming and for families. And now it's my great pleasure to introduce Gavin Simpson, who is going to say a few words on behalf of the Extendicare St. Catharines families. Gavin's wife, Julia, has lived with us for over 2.5 years, and we are proud to have him as a member of the family.
It's been a great pleasure to see what's happening today for a community that commits itself and gives itself to the care of the needy in the community, from the smallest child, the infant, to the seniors. Without care, we would not be a valuable society, but we are a society that works together. Every team has their team jersey, and the team jersey, that happens to be West Point, but that's okay. We're going to get Extendicare ones. But to acknowledge that you are one team, you are one body, and you work together to make things happen. You become the difference. You make the difference by what you are. A structure, a building is just a skeleton. It's something dedicated and given that we might do care. It's the people that are the blood and the nerves and the cells and the giving of the real care. And I can't express it enough. When someone in your family needs 24/7, 365 days of care, and you can't, as a person, be always there for them. But it takes the whole team to do it. And that's why every department, whether it's food, whether it's administration, whether it's investment from the community, everyone works together to make it happen. It's a team effort. But what we do together as a team reminds me of someone who in our crest, of our Canadian crest, in Psalm 72:8, I could get that wrong, it's probably 78:2, it's okay. He said he is the one who owns all of our land, and he gives it to all the peoples, and he is the one who should rule from sea to sea, and from the river to the ends of the earth. There's only one who owns all the land. He gave it first to the Anishinaabe people in our country here, and all of us have been joined to it as immigrants. But what is he showed us that he came to bear a towel and took a basin, and he washed his disciples' feet to show them the example of how we care for one another. And our Extendicare team does this every day for our loved ones. Every part is washed. Every part is taken care of. And this is a wonder. This is what our team does, and no matter what job they have, in accounting, in engineering, whatever it is, we're here as a team, and we serve to wash one another's feet and our residents' feet to make their life livable, enjoyable, and developing, because we're all here to grow and to flourish, no matter what age. And that's part of divine revelation. What else do we need? All of us need sustenance. What is the mainspring of your heart to do this service daily and give of yourself as a team? My Lord gave his body and blood, and he said that you must participate in something that gives you energy and life beyond yourself. We cannot do it alone. We will burn out. I know what that's like. I've had to take some days off because of burnout. But I'm going to give one piece to the soil today to commemorate what we need as a people, that this will be dedicated to the care of our loved ones and for one another as we all need it. Thank you all for your time.
Thank you, Gavin, for those words of wisdom. And you're right. It takes a team and it takes a village. And we are thankful for that. And I'm thankful for my team. I'd like to call upon our next speaker, who is very familiar to our local community here in St. Catharines. Mayor Cisco, would you please join us?
Thank you, and good afternoon, everyone. It's an honor to be here for the groundbreaking of the new Extendicare St. Catharines long-term care facility. I'm glad Michael mentioned it. It's great to see a crane here. The reality is there are only two things that make a mayor smile: large novelty checks from upper levels of government and cranes. And the reality is a check just means something could be built. A crane means something actually is being built. And so this project is a major milestone for our community. It's bringing much needed care to our aging population, and I'm proud to be here as a part of this important moment. I want to acknowledge my colleague, Caleb Ratzlaff, one of the city councilors in this part of the city. He's actually just across the street, but I appreciate he and all of council and their support. I also know that Tyler Alsop, the parliamentary assistant to the Minister of Long-Term Care, will be speaking in a moment as well. And I want to thank the leadership of the team at Extendicare for their commitment to this vital project. The new 256-bed, 4-story facility is going to add 104 much-needed beds to our city. It'll be replacing the Extendicare facility on Pelham Road, and it's going to ensure that our growing older adult population receives the care they deserve in larger, modern, purpose-built space. St. Catharines Council voted unanimously to approve the zoning amendment for this site. Something that, if you pay attention to municipal councils, you know a unanimous vote on a zoning issue never happens. And so we're very proud to be able to be here today and see just a few months after that approval that the shovels are going into the ground and the Extendicare facility is going to rise on this site in short order. Our vote was an essential step in making this facility a reality. I'm proud of our council for coming together on this. The long-term care home is more than just bricks and mortar. It's a place where older adults can live with dignity, receive high-quality care, and feel a part of the community. And it's a testament to our shared commitment to improving the lives of those who built this community. They deserve our support as they age. I want to say thank you once again to Extendicare for their vision and dedication to our community, and to everyone who has worked hard to bring this project to life. This is the first phase of what I am sure will be continued development in this part of town, bringing much needed care to our older population. And again, I want to say thank you to everybody for being here, and I want to say thank you to Extendicare for making this happen. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor, for your thoughts and remarks, and we appreciate your presence today and support always. And now I'd like to call up our final speaker of the day. We are so grateful that he was able to join us to support the work we are doing, but also to say a few words. I'd like to introduce the Parliamentary Assistant to the Minister of Long-Term Care, MPP Tyler Alsop.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you, Helen, for that incredible introduction. And thank you to the entire team at Extendicare St. Catharines for hosting today's event and really welcoming me to the community and for all your efforts in helping make this project a reality. We had a great tour of the old facility earlier today, and I see Anthony and Owen and Imran and everyone who took me around earlier in the audience today. And as Barbara mentioned, the residents could not be more excited for this new build coming. And I promised them that I would come back for the ribbon cutting if I'm still in office, and I look forward to doing that hopefully. And I want to say a special thank you to Mayor Cisco and members of council who are here today. As a former municipal councilor and as someone who has sat on a planning committee before, a unanimous vote is a very hard thing to come by, and it just shows that you and your council are aligned on the issues and you're making sure you're delivering a great work for the people of St. Catharines. So thank you all very much for that. Ladies and gentlemen, as you know, after years of neglect, our government is fixing long-term care for our province's most vulnerable. We're improving everyday care by dramatically increasing staffing, hiring tens of thousands of new nurses, PSWs, and other support personnel. We're connecting seniors to faster, more convenient care by bringing more services right where they are. We're driving quality through greater transparency, accountability, and enforcement. And we're ensuring every person who needs long-term care has a space in a safe, modern home by building new capacity all across Ontario. In all, with the help of our partners, we're building 58,000 new and redeveloped long-term care spaces across Ontario, the largest building program of its kind in Canadian history. In communities large and small all across the province, we're delivering for the people of Ontario, and that includes right here in St. Catharines. Today, I'm pleased to announce that we are breaking ground on a brand new Extendicare long-term care home. Set to welcome its first residents in early 2027, the Extendicare long-term care home will provide the St. Catharines community with 104 new and 152 redeveloped long-term care beds, all of which will be fully air-conditioned. This home will be based around a philosophy and model of putting resident care first by encouraging dignity and independence. And as Dr. Mike mentioned, we've made a significant investment in terms of getting that level of care up, approaching that 4-hour-a-day target, because it matters to those residents and it matters to their families and loved ones. And so we're going to get that done. It will offer a range of care options, including restorative and palliative care and private spaces for families, supporting those through end-of-life care. The home will also offer specialized dementia care, as well as care for individuals with unique medical needs that don't require inpatient services. Additionally, it will accommodate residents whose care requirements cannot be met within other community settings. Furthermore, this new building will include a cafe, family dining areas, a chapel, and a beauty salon and barbershop. All things that make this long-term care home more than just a home. It makes it a community that provides our loved ones with a better quality of life. As I mentioned earlier, we're building up Ontario's long-term care capacity at an unprecedented rate. And a key tool that has helped us do that is the Construction Funding Subsidy top-up, which this home is a proud recipient of. First introduced in 2022, the CFS top-up provides eligible projects an additional construction funding subsidy of up to $35 per bed per day for 25 years. To date, the CFS top-up program has been an incredible success. In its first year, it helped get shovels in the ground on 67 projects across the province, representing over 11,000 long-term care spaces, the largest construction campaign of its kind in a single year. It was such a success, in fact, that as part of Budget 2024, we decided to extend the Construction Funding Subsidy top-up until November 30th of 2024. So despite inflation and high interest rates, our government and this community is getting it done for our seniors. Together, we are delivering for the seniors who built this province, ensuring they receive the care they deserve in the community they love and help to build. With that, once again, thank you for welcoming me to your beautiful community. Congratulations to everyone involved in this momentous project, and thank you all very much for coming.
Thank you, Tyler, for those remarks, and we really appreciate your presence here as well today and for your support. Wow, what a great day, everybody. Thank you for attending. On behalf of Extendicare St. Catharines, I want to thank everyone again for coming. I can't wait to see you all back when we do open the doors in probably early or late of 2027. This concludes now the formal remarks. Thank you again for joining us for today's special event.